The second round of peace talks between the Restoration Council of Shan State Army or RCSS-SSA and the Myanmar government is thought to be a historical milestone for the peace process in Myanmar. Reformist President Thein Sein has ordered all soldiers to follow through the ceasefire with Shan State and cooperate through an agreed liaison office set up in Tongji, Kengtong, Kolam, Tachilek and Mongtong townships. Taking place at a military command base here for the Golden Triangle, both representatives of the Shan State Army and the Myanmar government joins in a union-level meeting on peacemaking deal, which includes the setting up a special administrative zone for the Shan State Army, as well as cooperation to fight against narcotics. Apart from recognizing the Shan people as Myanmar citizens, the cooperative efforts were intended to uplift Myanmar's credibility in the eyes of the international community by 2014, when it will chair the ASEAN bloc. Human rights observer David Mathieson from the Human Rights Watch said the move was significant as the conflicts that occurred were really about the denial of human rights in various ethnic areas and abuses by all parties. In order for the country to win international recognition, the human rights issue will need to be in the forefront along with the process to reconciliation.
If the government does see this group as a legal entity, then the Shan State Army, the Restoration Council of Shan State, then comes under Burmese law, which means that they're also beholden to international humanitarian law, which they always have been. But it's that coming back into the legal fold that makes that group have to realise that they should abide by Burmese law related to human rights and international humanitarian law. So that is a very positive development, potentially, for the promotion of human rights, if they do come back under the legal fold.
Yotsuk, the head of RCSS-SSA, has mentioned that they agreed to join in the peace talks with the government, as he has to some extent trust in President Thein Sein, although he would stay vigilant towards the military-backed government, as trust is something that will take time to build.
การพ้องร้องกันเกิดขึ้นต้องพัฒนาประเทศล่ะให้มันดีขึ้นน่ะแต่ให้มันดีขึ้นน่ะมันต้องใช้เวลามันต้องสร้างความเชื่อถือซึ่งกันและกันก็ต้องรัฐบาลต้องจริงจังจริงใจถ้าอย่างนั้นคนที่หนีภัยก็มันไม่กล้าเข้าไปหรอกมันต้องใช้เวลาอย่างระยะหนึ่งครับอย่างน้อยก็ต้องดูหลังปี 2015 มีการเลือกตั้งมามันจำเป็นยังไง
President Thein Sein has urged the ethnic armed groups to permanently enter into the legal fold and set up political parties to contest in the elections, where they can freely operate as the same level as other people under the 2008 Constitution.
ผมเนี่ยเล่นการเมืองเลยผมไม่อยากเล่นการเมืองพ่อผมอยากทำเพื่อชาติของเราให้มีอิสรภาพสิทธิภาพถ้ามีอย่างนี้อยู่ผมไม่เล่นการเมืองตอนนี้เรายังไม่ได้คิดตั้งหลักการตั้งพรรคการเมืองเลยยังไม่ถึงเวลาเลยคิดก็ยังไม่ได้คิดเลยตอนนี้เพราะพรรคการเมืองของไทยมันมีอยู่แล้วเพียงแต่ว่าเราร่วมกันได้หรือเปล่าต้องพูดคุยเจรจากันต่อไป
Meanwhile, Kun Sai Jae-yen, a Shan State specialist and the senior editor of Shan Herald Agency for News, said although investors are now seeking to exploit Myanmar for business opportunities, they should be patient for a calmer political situation within the country, where it is between the government and ethnic minority or with groups fighting for democracy.
People should not only focus on investing in Myanmar alone, but have to consider investing in the Shan State as well. Investors may think that Shan lacks a lot of infrastructure compared to Myanmar, but they don't realize that Shan State has far more resources than Myanmar. There is a lot more opportunities in Shan.
While the RCSS-SSA is hopeful with the post-negotiation with Thein Sein's regime that they will not have to go back to war, it remains to be too premature to celebrate for joy when the army of both sides still cannot put down their weapons in the meantime. Jurawi Kitasin, Kengtong, Shan State, Myanmar.